whole ship still smells like sheep from the last time.
Check our usuals. Make sure the audio's working. Right, so we're all good. The link's still up there for Wayfinder. That's what I was supposed to be checking out on X or Twitter. They haven't updated that stream, but they have put in a new 16 hours ago. It was a great at their link that I put up
I'm happy to pilot the ship.
for
I'm no way
a character called Grindle.
I think it's good, I can admit that.
So good. So good. They've worked on the Discord. But that wee animation that they did, I personally advocate for it. Definitely 100%. So good. It's a link to X or Twitter. The other one I'm going to put up here is for Russia's first ultra-realistic humanoid robot shocked the US. But whether that's true or not, or whether they're telling the truth, is a different matter. You know, because you can't believe anything that's on the internet. I'm just putting up as a link in the chat, not the pin, because I want to keep Wayfinder as the pinned chat. Ideally, that's what I want to keep. I'm looking at Twitter here at the minute, and or what I know what people call it, Twitter. It's mainly Twitter to me. So I think Elon Musk changed it to X just for the company name change, not for the fact that it's Twitter. It's still Twitter on your search. I'm over here looking at X Defiant. Oh, is that an arena shooter? Doesn't have a campaign, does it? Yeah, there's no campaign for it. It's arena shooter, or not my type of game anymore. Not into arena shooters, arena multiplayers or whatever.
Hell, forgot to place another order for beard oil.
Because they're all based. See, nowadays they're all based on how many guns can I sell on the store with a different skin on it. That's what they're all about now on the arena shooters. And it's sad. It's so sad. When Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out, or Black Ops, because we're up to Black Ops 6 or something now, I know it is, and people were playing it. It was novel at the time. It was the thing of, like, you go in, you battle people, you try and get the objective, and then people got older. People's got older too now. We're wanting different orientations of gameplay now. Last night, anyway, for Dauntless, I
was worried sick.
played a wee bit and got quite a lot, actually. Running around, I'll show you in a minute what area it was, because I was getting Thunder Deep Drask. So there was a few people on, and they were rotating around, and killing. I just sort of got to the point where I was like, it was too late. I think it was 1 a.m., 1:30 or more, and I was like, I can't keep going. So. But I think I started about 10 o'clock last night, 10 p.m. I have to do these two. So this is what I got. And I did the dailies as well. But see, for this armor thing, what I don't get what this is with the armor. Like, it keeps forcing me to build Thunder Deep's capacitors, Thunder Deep's dynamo, Thunder Deep's regulators, Thunder Deep's turbines. Like all this armor?
Keeping busy?
Where is it? This one? That's the one I've got on, is it? Don't know if you can hear the audio there. I've got it on the background for Spotify. But I should actually turn that down because I'll probably get slammed for it. I've got it down low enough, hopefully. I'll probably get done for it. But I'll keep it on anyway. Because I can't sit here and listen to the in-game for too long. I do like it sometimes, depending on what type of game it is, but I need to be listening to something like Mr. Ballin, the Osborns, YouTube, something in the background, something that's not so hyper focused, if that makes sense, in the game. One thing I do like to say is, again, I got a lot of followers. Says I got 7 followers again. I checked them out. So good. I can't appreciate enough again. I can't say thanks enough. Just, I'll check yous out, see what's going on with yous. If yous have got channels or whatever as well, follow back if you're doing your own stuff. That's about the best I can do at the minute. I will mention yous or whatever if it means anything. I do mention a lot of people's channels on this. I'm just a bit adamant of not saying them because sometimes when I go onto other people's channels and watch them, like at the minute, they seem to go off. Maybe I just get them in the wrong time or something, I don't know. But when I watch some of them that I follow, they must go behind a paywall or something, or I don't know. I don't know enough about all this. I just watch them, and it seems like they just, as soon as they start streaming, like say they start streaming 10 minutes, then they're off. They go off, and maybe it's just don't want to. Maybe it's just that time they're ending the stream or whatever. I could have went in at a bad time, you know, but or they got disconnected or something. I'm just what I'm more afraid of is they don't want to be associated with me. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that I'm saying stuff that they don't want to be associated with, or that I'm gonna say something out of line with them. I'm not against people on Twitch. What I'm against is Twitch, or any company for that matter, exploiting people. That's what I'm against. I'm against people being exploited in some way. And to me, Twitch has all give us all a platform to work off. Especially with things being tough at the minute. Financially with everybody. It's a channel. It's something to work off. You could look at it like from a whole pessimistic view that I normally see is it's 1984 all over and we're all being watched on these cameras. But we're doing it voluntarily at the minute. Is it 1984 is the film, the book? By George Orwell. Yeah, it's 1984. It's one book I don't have at the minute. I have a lot of books, but there's a couple of them that I want that I don't have. And the other one he has is Animal Farm that I haven't read. What's the other books that I would like to read as well? 1984 is one of them. Animal Farm's another one. Brave New World, that's the other one. By Aldous Huxley. He's really good, I liked him. But again, they're just books. He says how is yeah. You could look at it that way, that we're all being watched and all that stuff. But we're getting ourselves watched. That's what it's all about. As I said, I'm afraid of people not wanting to talk to me. I don't really talk much on chat. I don't do that. When I go to people's channels, I find it very difficult for the text medium to get the message across that I'm trying to say. And I'm sure that the person on the other end on the video is trying to interpret it the best they can from their own understanding too. So the message can get very diluted or miscommunicated. So I try not saying anything at all. Like there's a guy I watch, I've said him before, which I personally think, and I don't want him taking offence if he's listening or watching or whatever, or that I'm trying to call him out or saying, that's not what it's about, that's not what I'm saying here, that's not what I'm, like, it's probably best not even saying anything at all, you know. I have mentioned him a few times, I've mentioned a few of the Twitch streamers, whether they're listening to me or not is a different matter as well, whether I'm just sitting here, but I know I'm getting views. Out of 14 views, I'm pretty sure that at least 3 of yous are like real people. If anything, I could be wrong. There's no way of me figuring that out when I look at the analytics or the statistics. Yeah, this wants me to do these ether hearts back to this game anyway. These ether hearts on each one of these Thunder Drake parts. I don't get why. Right, let's get into this. Where was I running around? It was not there. It was the electric place. Was it here? No, that's the heat one. No. There. I was running around there a few times. I got from, was it 17 to 19? I have to do these ones. Which one of these is beneficial? This one. Oh, there's Thunder Deep Grass there, so I have to do this one. And it has that Felix guy and Helion. But I don't know if you get the same parts from Helion. The Scorchstone one. Shroud would be Shroud, Thunder Deep Grass, and Felix. I'm not interested in the other 3. If they do get farmed or whatever, I'm happy enough to run around farming them if that's what people are doing. As long as there's a group, at least 3 of us, it's pretty quick. You can get around them, farm them enough, rotate. I need to go in here. And put myself in a chat here. so then people don't hear what I'm saying or listen. Because again, maybe it's just my mind that they leave. They don't want to. They want to be recorded or whatever. Oh shit. He was coming after me there. There's everybody going nice stride. I've got keys. tandem motion. What's love got to do with it? The heart when a heart can be broken. Second tandem motion. What's love got to do with it? Sorry about that scratchiness. I have to keep track of the stream. Does that every now and again, it decides to do its own thing. Oh. See where everybody else is going first here. We're going over there. Release me. Release my body. Oh. Oh yeah, first time. Good job. Fucks. Every fucking time he jumps in the air when I fucking have my aim thing ready. And then I get that ready and he fucking slams me again, you bitch. And again. How did he hit me from behind? Right, oh wait, I knew he was going to jump up in the air. See that one? I was going to use my ability there, but then I left it. Alright, reload. Shit. Look, he swings behind him. Oh shit. He was going to jump up, that's why I waited and didn't use my axe. Fuck's sake. Well, there's only one, I was expecting another one. Dive! Fucking hell. Oh, the tail. The tail. Fuck off. Show him right in the fucking mouth. He's gonna swing around again. You're gonna get knocked over. Ah. Missed him. Shit. Stay down. Can't use it. Shit. Shit! Oh fuck. So close, it was just too low. And again. Oh fuck. It's gonna hit me, it's gonna hit me. Ah! Fucking bastard, I swear to fuck. It doesn't do the blast thing, but it does the fucking jump thing for about a mile across the fucking map. Still fucking shooting it instead. Yeah. It's a fucking joke. My Mr. American Pie. Chevy to the levee. And why? To be the day. Where's everybody now? Are they going to him? Who are they battling? Need to see where they're going. I'm going to Hellion. Missed by a fucking millimeter. Oh shit, it's coming for me, it's coming for me. Nah, I can't jump into rocks. Too many fucking rocks. Let's start doing me in the audio for friggin' humming. Hum 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 hum. What's that? You've no viewers? Great. We'll slam him for everything he's got, which is fucking nothing. What's that? You've got 10,000 viewers? Sure, play whatever you want. You got a lot of influence. You must be magical. I think getting 10,000 viewers and stuff and all like that there is sort of more like, you know, like being rich. You just are rich. It's not that you become rich. And so they got them viewers a long time ago, so they were just, it was always like that. So that's how they live their life now. The rest of us mere mortals just have to shut up, shut the fuck up and get on with it. Yeah? Okay? So like, because whatever reason it was at the time, it was beneficial, but now it's so saturated. It's like, good luck with that. You wanna be an influencer or whatever. That's not like that's a market that hasn't been saturated to that it's been milked like a cow that has run barren. Flying up again like a birdie. Always flying. So now all the corporations have milked it. It's sort of like you just are now. It's not that you become, you just are an influencer. You just are that, like... What's everybody doing now? It's a passion. Oh. Going this way? It's a passion. It's for Shroud. Ooh. I have to keep running like Crank. If I stop, I die. No! 12 seconds. Slam. Always cheating for the slams. What is it with them big sweeping wings? Like, its sweeps are so wide. See, like that. I was hitting up. Was hitting up. Fucking up on the D-pad to fucking use my health. No, wasn't allowed it. Wasn't allowed it. Just wasn't allowed it. Slam, slam, slam. Grand slam. Up. Up. Fuck me. I need to fucking beat the shit out of the controller like a fucking boxing. Like I'm punching it. Just to get a health fucking thing. It slams. It flies around, like hovering around up there like a fucking vulture. Until it decides, oh look, I'll just slam. Round about now would be a perfect time just to slam. Just get ignored now, look. Just get ignored. Look at that. Oh, you know there's no point in shitting me. You're meant to be shitting the other guy. Then I'll fly around here like a vulture again until till he flies away. That's it. I could just get my ether off you. There. Then slam, trying to get them orbs. Slam again. Oh, swing. Heal. Heal. Swing, swing. Right round. Fucking hell. Seven combat merits for that? Wow. Some of them you get 41 combat merits. Why did I get 7 for that? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck's this? Fucking joke. I haven't got to kill Thunderdeep Drass yet, have I? Or did I? I did it once. Good swing. There's that swing. Goes halfway across the map. His wingspan. Heal, heal. I can't get them. Like, I can't target them. Look at that. Like, look at the fucking... Fuck! Fuck them. Don't matter. Try to help. Where are they going now? Wait, am I still... Oh yeah, I'm still in my chat. Where did they go? It's like a little prayer. Down on my knees. I wanna take you there. I don't. Oh, not the. This thing's a bastard. Yeah. Oh shit, there's the cheating part. Oh. Fuck, he's quick. Gotcha. I tagged him! Tagged the bitch! Oh. Okay, didn't shoot him there. Fuck's sake. Every fucking time. Run a certain direction, it can just fucking hit you. Dream to me. Why does everybody else look so much cooler? Or like, he's got like a scythe. Is it an axe? Or sword? I don't know. Would a scythe be a sword or an axe more? An axe. That one's not ready. Is someone going to Thunderdeep? This one. This is the one I want. This guy over here. I fucking make it to him. Well, he must have had the electric thing to fly over or whatever. Take him! Take a bitch! Alright, swing around with that tail. Oh, the blast. They could just swing round automatically out of complete random state. Miss. And again. Like, the attacks are getting quicker now. We see slam right in front of me. Nope, over there. Blast. Get out of the way. They roll. I knew he was going to do that. See my arm going up. And the blast next. The blast. I'll get up here. Yep. Yeah, it was coming. Blast. Ah, shit! Ooh. I was going to make it out of them. Last ditch effort here. So everybody else away. How's that 21? Is that because of ether? Or thunder bear? Like, so if you can reforge, if you've reforged more than once, obviously you're higher level. Soup Lord, is he joining in? Watch that roll. And the blast. It's rotating and then roll. It's rolling and then it's gonna blast. Trying to get me! Run, 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 run. Reload, reload, reload. Blast. Oh, it only did 2 there, do you see that? Probably do it again quick. Yep. Oh, the ground's so uneven here, it can't blast them. Oh, I did that. Got me with that one. Can't use them. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Ah, you fucking dick! Fuck's sake. Heal up again. Good job, Thunder Deep. Deep Throat. Fucking asshole. Any a blast in front of me? Nope. Don't know how I missed that, like, but... Roll, roll, roll! Ah, fucking... Can I use this? Why am I not allowed to use this? It's heal me anyway. Is this? Oh. It's not heal me anymore. Oh, A works. Yeah. Bugged. Gamer the Brave. Gamera the Brave, is it? And Soup somebody. What was the Soup guy? A big swing of the fucking wing again. Look at that cheating bastard, just what the fuck. Them slams. I did 2 slams there just to fucking get me. I fucking rolled the first one, then the second one he just fucking slams again. I feel like I'm fucking being singled out here. Because the fucking timing's so off. It's unreal. He just fucking vanishes. Oh yeah, yeah. Then he swings his big fucking wing that's half the size of the map. Oh, slams, 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 grand slams. Oh, there's the slams. Spawns another one of them fucking bats, or whatever you want to call them. Birds. They slam on top of me. Come on top of me, yep. I can fucking see him. Soup Lord, that's it. Flying again, I take it. Yeah. Fucking cheating. Shot him in the chest and it puts the fucking target on his foot. What the fuck? What the fuck? Slams. Just a matter of time. Can't get running. I can't run. I can't fucking do anything. Gamera or Gamera? Is there nobody coming to do this? No. I was just thinking there, like, it's for the see for the sound alone in a game, like to get it at the right, distance and all, and the right angle of where the sound's coming from. Look at that, sis. That's it. There's nobody else is going to join. Hey, just follow. $23. Spotify produces ads for you. So slowly, time goes by. So slowly, time goes by. So slowly. I'm presuming them ones are coming back that have higher level to do the. Oh shit! Wow! Oh yeah! It was so good to do the dailies and stuff. How convenient, I needed to reload. Bang, at me, at me. Up the arse. Oh, reload. Reload. Miss. What a shocker, he runs away again and a miss. Blast. Nope. Get behind the tree. Ah. We'll go a run. Nope, blast. Oh, straight at me when I'm not even fucking looking. Yeah, down you, there, you got me. Congrats. Oh, you got me again. Congrats. You're so good. You could do 1,000 damage in one fucking hit by cheating. Got me twice there. Lovely. That's what he was looking to do, so before he died. Fucking bitch. And I've no fucking crates. I've got one health thing left. One injection, or one adrenaline. Pump for the heart. I don't know what it fucking is. Syringe. Alright, that's okay. Right, I'll leave. Call on me, call on me. Call on me. I didn't get disconnected, thankfully. What I need to do, go and see this. Challenges. Bounties? No. It's just hunt. I go to this. I got 1,000. We'll get some keys. And well, we'll get the coins or the merits. I'll go for the coins. That can make up for getting some stuff over here.
Good, you're here. Remember, use it if you need it.
Did I not just buy another one of them? Why does it still say 3? You can only bring 3.
Ah, it's you.
Uh-huh.
We will speak again.
Oh well, it's him again. Yeah. So with the whole Twitch thing, how do you describe it? Let me find somewhere where I can talk. But if it's free, that you win me. Yeah. Can't concentrate with that music as well. But as I said earlier, I just think that it's the way things are built exploitively to, if you were looking at it like a graph, it's one curve goes one direction and one curve goes the other direction. And they cross over each other. One is this like you have to keep pushing down and create scarcity, like uniqueness and talent and specific specialities and niche markets, and like as and keep going down and down and down to like the finest details, right? So like handcrafted stuff and like in the finer details as small as you can get it, because it's so like a watch fixer or a watch repairman or something, like something with so intricate that it even the smallest part of a watchmaker needs to be even smaller, like to the microscopic level where he's repairing it, and just make it less and less and less. So it's down to like it's literally down to you're working with atoms, and it's still like and then that market gets saturated that everyone's working with atoms, and then it becomes less of a scarcity. And everyone thinks, oh, there's not enough atoms in the world to make watches or whatever. And you're like, really? Atoms? Like that's what I'm looking at, going, there's not enough atoms. Like and people are saying there's not enough food, there's not enough houses, there's not enough this. And we're working on like scales of in factories they work with things called I don't know if people know or understand the measurement of microns. That's the measurements we work with, microns. That's, if you're looking at measurements of centimeters, there's millimeters. Then there's micrometers. Then below micrometers is microns. So that's what you're working with. This like literally shaving a hair length off. Not even. Like it's a hair is too big, and everyone's turning around saying there's not enough. And I'm looking at the world going, you're saying there's not enough? There's not enough? We're squeezed into like a city to me is like everybody being squeezed into the jar of sardines and squished as much as possible, and everyone's going, there's not enough room. Yeah, well maybe if you get out of the sardine can there would be enough room, like in the outskirts, and started like, I don't know, building houses in the outskirts, conserving the land that we have. And then it's like, it's even more so, like, see any words they actually use, right? For example, help. Help is a very broad one, I suppose, because when you turn around, but it actually means the opposite. So when I turn around and go, oh, we're going to get everybody housing, and we're going to get everyone food, and we're going to get everyone all this stuff and all, like I just said, it does the opposite effect. It becomes so scarce when you talk about it, because they need because they need the injection of money to get it to move. So let me say, like, say I started a charity, right? I started a charity. I have no money, so I need to go and beg for money. That's the whole point of a charity. You need to go and beg for money. So any money you do get, you need to keep for yourself to eat or whatever. But if somebody comes along that has plenty of money and goes, oh look, there's a nice charity, and injects a load of money, now all of a sudden I want to keep all that money for myself and start making up all these things. It's like, oh yes, we'll get round to that, and we'll help that, and we'll fix that, and we'll do this, and nothing actually even gets done. Because I'm keeping it for myself, you get me? So now all of a sudden people aren't getting paid, that they're supposed to be employed. The plan isn't going down the same course it's supposed to go. It's all... Now that's what happens with greed. I've said many times before, I would like to think that CEOs and all aren't like that, and that owns these big companies like BlackRock or whatever and all, and the message gets turned into Chinese whispers or diluted by the time it gets to the bottom. But it seems very strange. It seems very strange that it doesn't get addressed, and it stays that way. Does that make sense? Like, so I don't know how to describe these things when it comes to people, and the simplicity of it is so obvious. Yeah, when something starts off that there's abundance of it, and then all of a sudden when money starts getting involved in it, it becomes scarce. Because the people involved or the person involved doesn't want that 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 subject or whatever you want to call it, or that area becoming abundant. They need to close the market, as they say. Hoover the market up, own the market, keep the market share, dominate that or field or area. That's who, like, I imagine it like, if you can imagine in your head, like claws, like giant claws around the world, as they say, and everybody reaching that one person owning the whole subject, whatever that might be. Not letting anybody else in on that there, and the people that do muscle their way in are like DEI, perfect example, where it's like, we're gonna set the standards for that. You don't you don't have to use us, but if you don't use us, you're not getting your investment, or you're not getting those people behind us to have the money involved in your project. And then all of a sudden you have to start complying to what they want. Like wardens in a prison, they and once depending on where you live, again, and if they can enforce that. So with the DEI thing, it's all Western. That's why Eastern stuff doesn't care. They're like, that's your rules, that's not our rules. You do whatever you fucking want when it comes to games. So when it comes to a subject, the policies get set in, and nobody realizes then that that's what, as I said before, the whole structure's built on. The whole structure's built on the policies, and then the money comes next. Like I said before as well, banks don't use money. Banks use policies and regulation. They regulate money. That's what a bank's for. Jordan Maxwell said that. He goes, if you looked at the land or you look at something and you didn't know what money was, and someone says to you, a bank, you would think of a river bank. It banks the flow of money. It's not the actual money itself. It just banks it and moves it along. That's the regulation that people aren't getting. And then behind them is the policymakers. So then they set the standards, which is the GOV, the government. They set the standard for that. They go, this is where it's going to be, and this is where it's going to stay. And we're going to keep it this way. And then they turn around and go, oh, that shouldn't be happening, or this shouldn't be happening, that shouldn't be happening in society, in a social setting. In a social setting like this. So they govern the social setting and say it shouldn't be happening because it shouldn't. And like the perfect example of what's going on with people, say, in certain towns or cities or whatever, start causing havoc or chaos. It shouldn't be happening. They're right. They're right in what they're saying. It shouldn't be like that. But the reality is, it's an upset of feeling of the pushback. So what those people need to do is either get involved in the game, which is setting the policies and removing the problems, which is the ones who are saying that shouldn't be happening. So the way you go about it is you communicate with them. So then when they turn around and they say, imagine two people talking, right? Two people talking. One's the GOV, the government, the governor, or whatever you want to call them, and they set the standard. They don't have any control, and then the other one's the people that live under the governance, whatever you want to call the slaves, the workers, the employees, the employers, whatever you want to call them, right? The corporations, the companies. They have to go hand in hand with the governance, because they have to set the standards for their employees or the workers or whoever it is, or themselves as their own standard, the morality and the ethics, while the govern removes itself from that. It ignores like a closed door to the other person. So when they try to have a conversation and put their plight across or try and communicate with them, they just block them off and then turn around and say, yeah, they shouldn't be having that. Like, what do you call it? Is it like a wee porthole? Remember the wee portholes where they serve you food? All they're doing is, oh yes, we have cooked it in the kitchen here, which is the policy, and we'll hand it to you when it's done. And they open the porthole or for the kitchen and give you the food and then shut it again. That's what you get. That's the definition of what we get handed. So when you knock on it, they just ignore you and then they carry on working. And you try to communicate, you bust it open, and then they turn around and go, you shouldn't be breaking this. We're doing our work here. And play the victim. So because you shouldn't have broke it, you shouldn't have caused more hassle, you shouldn't have caused havoc, you shouldn't have done it. You should have communicated with them. But when they don't communicate and they ignore anything you have to say when it comes to the overall ethics of humanity or society, they're trying to point out that they're stating the obvious. They're stating the obvious of what you shouldn't be doing, ethically and morally, and playing the victim to it. And then when you try to communicate or open up any lines of communication, they block you off. They stonewall you. They block you. They ignore anything you have to say. And then they wonder. Then anytime you retaliate, they wonder why you're doing that. They are absolutely. that's the whole point of it's called the Fabian Society. The Fabian Society lay in wait. That's what they do. They lay in wait. It's a quote. It's a definition of you wait for the other person to say or make their move in the game of chess. And if they make their move, then you can make your decision. And they can wait for eternity. They lay in wait. That's the difficulty with society that we have. When you have a group of people that have that type of mindset, that they will wait. So any move you make, or any decision you make, or anything you do, can and will be used against you. So anything you say or do can and will be used against you. So you have to wait. And then that leaves a stalemate. In a game of chess, it leaves stalemate. So now nobody's making a move. Okay? So the next stage is, it's the game of thought. The game of thought transition. So you have to think and create your own field of work in the shadow. In the shadow work of your own mind, or in your own, for the two people that's conversing or not conversing, of your own personal work to become of the next strategy. So it's basically like leaving the chessboard as it is before the decisions are made, before anything's moved. So if you imagine the chessboard sitting, and the two people sitting, and the other one is not going to make a move until you have moved. They will wait for eternity, lay and wait in eternity, until you make a move or decision. And that's where then the game of thought comes in, where you have to plan of all the strategies and all the moves that can and possibly could be done to outgame the other team. And they will be doing the same thing. You're basically competing against yourself, but you don't know the results or the outcome. Now that's what's happening in society, where we're all sitting around. Some of us are in it. It can keep going down the path of chaos, or you can use that chaos to create scarcity from the money that we use by imposing our greed on others, and turn around and saying, no, and ignoring what those that need it or are in society. I'm getting distracted by this advert now in Spotify. They're getting opposed by the greed, but they turn around and say no. It's the ones with the greed and the power, or the position of being able to feed the rest or supply the money or whatever it is, or the resources, or ignoring the fact that they're the problem. So as I said before, stalemate, a game of thought. The next step is that nobody can make a move now. Now here's what you could possibly do, right? Here's a strategy on the chessboard, if anybody's listening, that could be used, right? Now this goes beyond the level of chess and turns into 4D chess. Okay? It's a bit ridiculous, but it's a quote marks, a convenient possibility of the theories and outcomes. In the world that we live in, there's not just one secret society. There's more than one secret society. And on the chessboard, these other ones are on the other side of the chessboard as well, so they've got their own moves that they can make. And this is where it's went. It's swung that way, where it's like, Oh no, you've got the Freemasons. They're trying to take their way. You've got the Bilderberg Group. You've got the Rockefellers. You've got companies or BlackRock that are owned by these political powers that are in certain groups as well. You know, and they know that their heads have to work together. The heads of their organizations to guide their hand or control over the majority of the masses. So when the masses are sitting at the bottom and we're all depressed and we've all got problems and we're all just doing our job and we're all doing this, no, we have nothing. This is where the problem lies, because we will never unite as a species. And this is where it goes back, and this is going a wee bit deep, as I say, to Babylonia. It goes back to the end where we were scattered. And I'm seeing that we have got this stage now where we can communicate pretty well, and on the ground level. So who knows how far these societies have got now? And the likes of Alex Jones and stuff and all, or whatever, have seen all this and been trying to point all this out for years. Now, I don't want to go into the whole level of what's beyond and aliens and stuff and all, but what I'm trying to say is that in theory, that's where the world works. It's in that level. It's on that level. It's not in practicality. So they, for the Fabian Society in particular, which is like the political class, which is ones who are just saying nothing and wait for the actions of others to happen. These other groups are very conniving and very good at what they do too with their guiding hands of the shadow work. And if these groups are not, if the light is not shined on these groups and these particular type of people, then they can still keep working and doing what they're doing. That's why we have to enroot ourselves, and be a bit more tactile of how we speak to people and what they're looking for, their true intentions. And being held accountable for what the actions and words that they say. As one of the groups says, you can only take a man for his word. At the end of all of it, belief and the word are two different things, but they are hand in hand like a glove. And the word would be the hand and the glove would be the belief. And they guide what's going on here in general. That's pretty deep for what it is, as I say, 4D chess. The mindset and what's going on here in general. When it comes to society as a whole, but in particular subjects, as I say, they're holding resources like they don't exist. So, say housing, right? Say housing's one of the subjects. As I said, everybody needs a house. Everybody is social housing now. There's nowhere to live. All this here stuff and all, yeah. But when you look around, there's empty houses everywhere. Because then when you go up to the next level from the chessboard to the 2D or the 3D chess or the 2D chess or whatever it is, the 3D chess, the landlords own them. And then you go, who has the resources? The landlords, the banks, and then you go to the next level and you go, who owns them? You know, that's the next stage and the next stage. So behind each like in the Wizard of Oz, behind each curtain there's another curtain. There's lots of wizards going on, but there's the wizards don't know that the other wizards do what the other wizard's doing. So the wizard controlling the machine doesn't realize the machine's controlling him because there's a wizard on the other side of the machine. And then that wizard thinks that he's running it when he goes to his machine, and then there's another wizard behind that machine. And they're all behind curtains. And every now and again, well, it's got to the point now where they know each other's, each other group exists, or we know each group exists. And that's what they've done. And the Freemasons in particular have tried to gather all these groups, all these people together. And they're the ones that have set the course for history and society. And always have. Isaac Newton. And now I'm not saying Isaac Newton, Benjamin Franklin, all these other ones and all were all Freemasons and stuff. And I'm not saying that they're the worst in the world and all bad people and all that stuff. There's different... You can be tarred with the same brush with the people you hang around, type of thing. And that's what's happened. So when it comes to these societal problems, these groups that are going out have, as I said before, ones inside them that are watching and instigating and organising. And that's the whole point of intelligence agencies. That's what they're designed for. They were there to gather intelligence and disrupt intelligence. So there's no structural organization among the group, the gang mentality. And then that gets into the whole thing about when there's violent causes or violent people, fear becomes the currency. I'm not going to talk about that. That's too much. That's too far. But you get the idea. Back to the Twitch thing. And people in general on Twitch. When people are on Twitch, I have all the ones that I followed. I recommend them all the time. That's what they're doing. They're recommended other channels that I watch or follow. And I would like to think that I'm making my own space here. Does that make sense? And I'm not going to cause any issues for in any other way with other people. If that's what's going on here. You can see that if anybody's watching my stream, you can see that the ones there on the recommended list are there because I think that they're good at what they do. Whether that be in Warframe, Dauntless. I don't actually have anybody in Dauntless. DC Online. Maybe I should start doing other ones here. I need to write this stuff down. Because I've been thinking of other things instead. But these guys... Diablo was one of them. These guys have been doing this for a while. Like Maxroll. I watched Maxroll start up and all. And they've done a great job in the work that they're doing. I did find it very interesting that people gravitated towards it when it was being built. I didn't think it would have took off where it did. See, like, and that's another thing I have recommended people on my Rank 1 Global. And a few of them there's ones for music as well. There's ones that are very good for, if you want to say, marketing or whatever, and doing stuff with Twitch. I just I find it difficult that people are willing to spend money on it, but I'm coming round to realize that people spend money on a lot of different things. Like some people would spend money on all different things, stupid purposes. So spend it on Twitch for somebody that needs it or whatever on a platform to get recognized or to get emotes or whatever it is, or spend bits or to get money for bits or whatever to spend it online. It's no different, my understanding, as I say, than spending it on something that, like politically or whatever, donations to religions. You know? At least it's something physical, it's something that's actually there compared to the spiritual aspect of things. Which makes more sense to me. Like, I can't mention certain ones, like, there's the likes of Asmongold. He's so, look how popular he is. Look at the way he lives. He lives very different than the rest of us. And he's supposed to be one of the main influencers. And I've watched him the whole way through with World of Warcraft and what do you call it, on social platforms, YouTube and all. As he started off and came up. I'm more or less the same. I would say I'm the same age as him. What age is he? Zach. American YouTuber. Zach. Oh, he's actually younger than me. He's 34. I'm 38, you see. There's a 4 years difference, like that. But I did watch as YouTube came up and stuff and all as well. So it says in his Wikipedia, somebody's wrote, Zach, known as Asmongold, an American Twitch streamer, YouTuber, and content creator. His content primarily focuses on World of Warcraft, but he has covered other video games and topics related to gaming culture. Yeah, he does. What I've noticed now is he's done a lot of reaction videos now. It says everything here is Zach Hoyt, his name. He has 3.5 million followers in his main channel and 5.3 in combined with his other channels. Because he has like Zach TV, X, and stuff like our Asmongold TV and stuff and all, and different ones. And there's other ones who use, it's like clips and stuff. Games he has played, he plays Final Fantasy at the minute, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, New World, and he's done a lot of other ones obviously as well. And it's to me it's no different than anybody else playing games as they grow up, or what they've done. And and a lot of his views, or opinions, or perspective of how things are, is what I've been saying there the whole time. About the way this has kicked me from my party again, hasn't it? It keeps kicking me from the party. What I've just been saying about there, when somebody says that that's a bad thing, it's an obvious bad thing, the simplicity of it. What do you call that rule? Is it Sod's Law or something? Or it's not Sod's Law. The simplest thing is probably the most right answer. Arkham Razor. The simplest solution is always, or almost always, the best. And that's what's going on here. When there's generally disruption, when someone turns around and says there shouldn't be that disruption or that chaos or that havoc or whatever they're doing, it shouldn't be. That's the answer. When someone turns around and argues with you or whatever, the simplest answer is not to argue with them. A lot of people, I've been even called it as myself as well, like one people say you can't argue with the donkey, and the other one is you can't argue with stupidity. And a lot of the time I do think that I'm an idiot. I think I'm the stupid one. I think I've got the problem. I think that I don't know a lot of stuff of what I'm talking about. If I could, well, I'm learning. I have been learning it for a long time now. To listen. 80% of the time, or 85% of the time, most of the problems are because people don't listen. All they're waiting for is to make their opinion and speak their mind before the other person's finished. And they haven't even listened to what they had to say. That's why I listen. I look at the thing where it's over Twitch when I go to these other channels. The ones I follow sometimes end up going offline very quickly. But again, I could be wrong because they could be ending their stream or whatever's happening. And I feel as if it was me. But again, the world doesn't revolve around me. There's ones that have stayed on longer. So I feel like there's something going on in the background that I don't understand. The unspoken. So, say for talk's sake, it's probably not happening. Like, but this is an absolute stab in the dark guess. Absolute guess. Where like I'm going into somebody's chat room, and it says welcome or whatever and all, yeah, into the chat room, and everybody's chatting away. Then it starts spamming something in the chat that I don't know about. I don't know that if I'm spamming anything and nobody's saying anything about it. Because I can't see it. That's what I'm afraid of. Sometimes I really do wonder that my thing is spamming something, but then in the background that they can see, you know, like when you've got your creators panel or whatever in Twitch or management, and you see a particular person or whatever when you go to the panel, or if they're using that, users in chat, and it's there that they're seeing this. But again, it's just me thinking too much into it. If I'm wrong. But nobody's giving me any feedback to tell me that that's what's going on. Nobody's saying to me anything. Nobody's communicating anything across. So then I look at the unspoken, what's not said, and then wonder, how come every time I go onto that channel or talk to someone, or I feel like I've done something wrong, so I say nothing at all? That even talking about this now, that they don't want to be associated with me because of this. But obviously they can't do anything about it if I follow them. Or like I've got a ban or a strike or something against me or whatever that I don't know about. That's what a lean is. A lean is something that you don't know about, and they don't tell you about, but causes problems for you. That everyone chats in the background. This is what, again, the whole secret society thing's all about. Where it's like they don't have to do physically to you, but they don't have to tell you either. Maybe I'm talking too much into this as well. But again, I'm putting the message out there. I think Twitch or Amazon and the things that we have are great. They're great for what they are. But being exploitative to the point where Amazon drivers have to pay in bottles and that psychologically manipulating people to buy products and claiming that there's scarcity in the world is wrong. It's just outright morally and ethically wrong. But that's the world and the reality we live in. And when I say wrong, let me define that a bit more. We have the options to do that in our society. Like when I seen a tweet there, what Elon Musk put up. Somebody turns around and goes about the FS thing. What we're not allowed to talk about. That you're allowed to speak. But by speaking, points out that you can speak and are not being opposed in any way. FOS, isn't it? Yeah. So people can speak, people can do the things that they want by having a society that is built on negativity. It's just, to me, it's not morally right or ethically right. If someone chooses not to participate in any way, that's their option. That's the whole point of why we live in the way we do. And then, because nothing's said to that person, they have an option to live the life they're wanting to live. Which leaves them in a precarious position, if you want to say where I am, or a difficult position. But it doesn't mean that they should be shunned and removed and slandered and put down and negated in a way where it's like, you shouldn't exist. That's wrong. It's morally and ethically wrong, as I say. It's totally and utterly like, everyone has a voice, and listening is part of that on one side, and everyone's shouting at the same time, but no one's saying anything of any relevance. And when everybody's shouting at one time, there's always going to be the quiet majority, the desperate majority, the ones that actually need the help, that aren't getting recognized and are not working together. And that's the options we have in our society. We have such a diverse reality, whatever way you look at it, that you have that option to think of it that way or look at it that way, or perspective, or whatever way it is, or perception of life. As an example right now, as I say, the main reasons why I stream, why I put these videos up, is not because I want to show the world my video. It's because I want to have a voice, and I'm recording it to be productive in some way. That I've quote marks achieved something, but hasn't actually done anything. Because in a world where we have politics, which is communication of people making things up from their imagination and then turning around saying that they're logical, is the world that we live in. And they call that work. They call that work for 8 hours a day. So why is this any different? Why is this shunned and looked down upon and questioned, and just because it doesn't suit the narrative of out labouring in the mines. What other options is there? Digging for gold. Putting any physical labour in doesn't mean that it isn't work of some sort. When you look at the, like I've said a long time ago, and I've said in one of the videos, is when you look at the definition of actual work, it can be physical or mental tasks of capability. So a person who could be a vegetable can still do some sort of writing. Bruce Lee proved that. Bruce Lee, of all the people, proved that. He proved that you're still capable of being productive, even when you are still a vegetable. He wrote a book. Well, it wasn't exactly him that wrote it. His wife wrote it. But still, you can see his achievements. And even if you don't achieve that thing in your life that you're personally working on for your own personal goals, of all the perceptions and the perceptions and the ideology and whatever way you look at the world, if you don't achieve that goal, at least you've made the effort to get halfway there. Whether that be music, art, gaming, media, house building, whatever it fucking is. That's what I'm about. I'm all for that person. Even if I hate you, even if hate's a strong word, even if I don't like you or dislike you to the point where I don't want to be anywhere near you, I will still advocate for you and give you credit for what you can achieve, what you could be capable of. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's no way on this earth that one person to another person could be so opposed that they expect them to not exist anymore. That's, again, morally and ethically wrong. Like, totally and out and outright wrong. And if you want to be religious about it, and if you want to be spiritual about it, and you've got good versus evil and all this stuff and all, if you look at the negative part, the evil part, you will realize that it's wisdom, not arrogance, that moves us forward in spirituality. Wisdom comes from evil, by the way, and arrogance is the good thing that you actually think is good. It's like meeting your idol and then realizing that they're not what you expected them to be. That's what good is. Good is always claiming its authority and claiming that it's more than what it is. And don't get it wrong or obscured here that everything poses as a power than what it really is. But when you dig deep enough, you realize that morally and ethically, digging into the negativity and trying to expose it and understand it, you gain more wisdom from it. And that's the point where I've always tried to understand or gain understanding from. If you keep digging, if you dig through the shite, you'll eventually find a diamond. Or that's what the whole point of mining's about, isn't it? Just because you dug through the mine doesn't mean you didn't find copper and iron and all the other metals that are useful. That's wisdom and experience. Everyone always looks for the gold or the diamonds. I don't realize that the resources that they did have. While the powers that be would make you believe, or those who say that they're right, make you believe that everything else is not worth having. And I think that's the best way to leave that note. Twitch, yes, is losing money. Amazon wouldn't even, as I said before, it wouldn't even pick up on the Richter scale if they removed Twitch or kept it going for the next 1,000 years. That's how insignificant it is to keeping it to them. If they were that hard up, it would have been shut down a long time ago. They would have closed it and forgot all about it, like it never existed, like everything else. To me, personally, as I say, it's a voice for anybody that wants to get their message across, a medium to get to find an audience or engage with people or find a way of doing work, that whatever that work may be. And people's perspective need to change on the workplace a lot. We're moving into an information age, or we have been in an information age for a while. The fourth revolution is here. And it's going to be very difficult for a lot of us to understand that the workplace is not where we're meant to be. It's not a human way of living. Whether that be AI that shows us, or that we come to the realization of ourselves, or the economy collapses tomorrow, or in the next 10 minutes. We're all going to have to land on our feet in some way. All of us, as human beings. Doesn't matter whether you're rich, poor, have influence, don't, in whatever position. We're on the surface of this planet, and we need to figure out where we personally stand, what we can personally do to help the next person beside us. As I say, like, but again, help is very obscured, and all paths that road, all good intentions in that. All good intentions can lead to down the wrong path. That's why we have the negative in the first place, to motivate us to. Some people thrive on it. Some people, like, there's David Goggins. Like, that guy physically has went through a lot of pain in his own life. And nobody can deny that. Nobody can question that. It's like casting the first stone type of thing. And that guy has achieved a lot physically and mentally. Him and Wim Hof would go well together, I suppose. I think they were working together. They've already done stuff together anyway. I'm not sure. So, and Wim Hof did a lot as well. When he had a challenge. So it's just meditating on that stuff. And to me, when I have this, when I'm doing this, I look at it and go, I'll just stick it on stream and run about on the game and talk. It's easier. I can't, as I said before, I can't make these videos of editing stuff and all. I just stick it on, record, and play the game. It's not hard for me. It's not difficult anyway, and I couldn't care less if people come in or don't come in. Again, I'll be honest, I don't know, I wouldn't know how to react if people did. And that's what I like. I like the fact that there's nobody here, and I'm talking to myself. And the video's watched afterwards, and I see the views or the numbers going up. But that's the life of it, I suppose, isn't it? You don't really know. It's more the feedback. Somebody saying, as I said before, your videos are crap, stay off the fucking internet or something. I don't know. Something that just, why are you doing that? Just get on with your life and stop thinking about stupid shit. You know. that's still it's still something. And I feel like the ones I recommend are the other channels that have been doing really well, and have maybe they're afraid of getting dragged down or something. I don't know. I don't know if they, as I say, on that like that Twitch panel thing where you have your manager thing that they have a second monitor and they can see who's chatting and whatever and all, and it's like, again, they've put their money into these things. I have to get my camera back on again as well. And I would much rather have like a wee green screen thing and all. But a lot of these ones don't use the camera and stuff and all. As well. That are popular. Now we're up 21 now. It's 21, 24. I need to do this run again. Wildfire die and Virtuoso die. Seven times I've killed him. What's that? Galler 5 scorch scales. I've got 8. Done that 3 times. Stormclaw. And Galler 2 Stormheart shards. Epic drop from slaying stuff. Left that side alone. Outside alone. Anastasia. Does this even work? Increase weapon meter gain rate? If you know the eels, we left that side alone. And outside, should know. Eels, we left that side alone. Left that side alone. Yeah, I know I'm not a good singer. I'm not the one to be singing. But like, that's another thing. Like, I feel like everybody's been there, done that. So there's people ahead of you, the game, as they say, or ahead of me, and I look at them and go, I think that's great. I just would like to be able to be up there too. There's people that's been at me on this as well, and I don't know what's going on here. Like, what is this? What is this? Accept guild invite. Invite to party, add as epic friend. I don't know what that is. What's going on over here? Very dark. Are they all gone up there? Feel my way. It's another one. I feel like a woman sometimes. Feel like a woman. Like a woman. Like, what do you call it? What do you call that song? Is it Brian Adams that sings it? Feel like a woman. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Huh? Complaining about stuff or not doing things or whatever. Tried to dive over that way, but trying to jump on me now. Try and get him up. What the fuck? How is he able to hit me when I'm dying? Does that hit that tree? I think that hit that tree. Something like that. Where's the other one? Yeah. Fucking hate that one. Just runs away all the time. I don't know how they're hitting it perfectly, like. Runs at them. I can't do that. I'm no good at that shit. Worry, don't you worry, child. Hear it? I'll get this one up to level 6 or whatever. Once I've got it completed and leveled, and then I'm going to go back to the fist weapons and get them up to 6 too. Dive, dive, dive. Nope. No, just disappear instead. Cheat. Yep, cheat. Cheater. 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 Oh, he's cheating again. Yeah, all the birds cheat in this game. Yeah. Wingspan of half the map. Sweet. Oh shit. Ah. I think I shot that tree again. Come on, pass level up. All I ever needed. Oh, this one. Damn. That's another one that happened as well when I was playing. And I actually started talking to one of the guys I follow. And he was playing a game and he went offline. And I was like, did I say something that put him off or say something wrong? Or was he going offline anyway? And he would normally stream for a good while, but he doesn't normally stream games. And I felt like I said something wrong as well. Like again, it could be wrong. As I say, maybe he was going offline eventually anyway, but... or closing the stream. Just made me feel even worse because I spoke in chat about something I thought I knew about. It made me feel like I didn't. So I should never have said anything at all, and that's why I don't speak. And he's really good at what he does too. And he's a regular streamer. Everybody is really good at what they do. When it comes to their type of work. Maybe I should take a leaf out of that book instead of the social book. Start doing my own thing. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell me. As I say, the unspoken, what's not said. Because he did go offline after that and... who am I to say anything? Still makes me feel like shit. Because I think about it too much or something, I don't know. I don't have much else to think about, maybe. That's what it is. Good thing about the online stuff is because it's online, you can say whatever you want. But it could cause more problems for you. On that channel, for that person. I've done that before. Because I had an opposing view, one of the other channel person didn't like it. And I tried reaching out to them and they completely ignored me. I think I'm still banned from it. I think it was, what was the subject? It was about, what do you call that girl? Pearly curly little things or something. And that was the subject. But we were watching a video about Piers Morgan. And I had an opposing view to it because of that. They didn't. Her community or chat didn't like it, and I did mention what that by accident there. So, but again, that was her views. So she didn't keep the debate open for me. She closed it and then decided to ban me. And maybe that's what caused it. Maybe that's why people don't like talking to me or something. I have a strike against my name or something because of that. That's another one. Which, again, morally and ethically isn't right. But again, as I said, anyone can do whatever they want. That could be causing problems for me. I don't know. That's how these things are held against you. It's like a little black book. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm totally not like that, but it's being used against me. They jumped right at me. And he's coming for me again. I can't do anything, he's still coming for me. Oh shit, where would I? Oh. That was lucky. Missed. Oh shit. Gotta go down again. Yeah. Just stays in that dark realm with Shroud. Keeps you there. For fuck's sake. Oh, he's got a box out. Needed that. So there you go. Like, maybe people's getting the wrong perspective of me. I'm being honest, and I shouldn't be. Should be sitting here being not the person that I am. I'm not saying the things that I say, because that's what people want to see. And then people are like, not tell me I've got a strike against me or whatever. I need to start asking. See what everybody says. Or what way it works. Like there's a shadow group going on Twitch. Shadow ban, is that what you call it? So I've got a shadow strike against me that need to turn this up. Always on my mind. Like Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, bam. I can't put it on here. It's that way. Turn it down there. That's the perfect way of saying it. There we go. That's the way it's been said. Always on my mind. Twitch. It's on my mind. It's on my mind. Shit. Always on my mind. Always on my mind. Hide. If me. me one more chance. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, move. Oh, wait. Where'd he go? Fuck's sake. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. As I should. I will. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, 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 hey. Feet off the ground. These guys are good at knocking that thing out. Now what? Too late to apologize. Too late to apologize. Chance. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Bam, 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 bam. Seriously, what the fuck is this playing at? Like, literally, what's this cat playing at? That's a fucking joke. It's bouncing out and just hello, popping out hello, hello. Like the whole terminology of what's this cat at? It is took to a whole new level. Didn't like I was shooting him in the back there. Jump round. Oh fuck, here we go again. Time. And away. Turn back time. Get the mind away. The words of us hurt. It's that's dedicated to that their Twitch channel that she banned me. Or whatever. If I could turn back time, I would take back my words. Huh? Says exactly what she's like. Tell you that was wrong, huh? Back time. Find a way. Can't heal up. Take back the words that hurt you. The stars. Well, to you. You just love me. There you go. If I could turn back time. Back time. Back time. Wow. There was another way. I didn't mean to hurt you. I know I made you cry. Turn back time. And away. The stars. To you. A slow, glowing dream. There was nothing but a slow, glowing dream. Deep inside your mind. Oh, I have cried silent tears of pride. Made of stone. Music, nice the rhythm. Make it happen. Through your life. what that's worth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Say in heaven, love comes first. You make heaven a place on earth. Heaven on. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Oh. You are round. Street outside. To the room. To. Yup. Baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. Make heaven a place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. Inning. We call of living.
Good timing, Slade.
Any more?
Oh, I certainly.
Do
could
you
use
know
your
what
help.
that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Say in heaven, love comes first. You make heaven a place on earth. And it's a place on earth. I've got 200 to make one. There we go. We've got 4 now at 20. So I still need to max out the fist weapons then, after I've done these. What is it with Thunderdeep's armor? Why do I have to keep doing it? Is it just because it's higher level? I think that's what it is. I think that's the only reason why it's telling me to do this armor. That one. Lantern ability. What's here? What's this one? Where is it? Lantern ability. Lantern effectiveness. Part damage. Huh. All the other ones do lantern charge ability, and then this one does part damage. It's weird.
Lots of new slayers in town these days. Good thing I like to stay busy.
Ah, there you are.
Weapon fully upgraded. So when I reforge it, I mean, it puts it up to another 40 levels, does it? Or up to 40 instead of 20?
On with the hunt.
Let's see what I have as options in here. There's... Oh. L'Amour. Jejurs. 800 merits. Da 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 da. Cost me dearly for that. Da 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 da. Still believe in your eyes. In your son. Still believe. Wow.
The trials are an unconventional test of skill, to say the least. But those who train against the unexpected will be ready for anything the Isles can throw at them. Of course I miss Ostigard. And I trust the officers under my command to rebuild our forces there. I can do a lot more good here in Ramsgate. And it's an admiral's prerogative to make that call. The Zephyr Strike team's gear isn't just flashier than that of a typical Slayer. If it works as designed, it will harness Aether from the very air itself. Ramsgate has maintained its independence by refusing to cut itself off from the greater powers. Now those powers are turning to this city as a savior. Just as the trials have much to teach my Ostian slayers, so too do we Ostians have lessons in team tactics and cooperative strategy to teach the slayers of Ramsgate. The skies out there are evolving, and Slayers have to evolve right along with them. We can't be too beholden to the ways of the past if we're going to rebuild and thrive. If Zephyr Strike's recon checks out, something new has emerged from the Maelstrom's heart. A behemoth no one's seen before, let alone fought. They'll have to be ready. The Island of Trials is no Ostian Naval Academy, but it doesn't have to be. The Slayers who succeed there will be ready for anything the Maelstrom can throw at us.
Right, looks like I'm not going to be doing anything at this point onwards. Getting caught up in other social media.
Behemoths don't just come from nothing. There's more to that isle than meets the eye.
I need to log off for a bit. Or something. Do something else. Again, thanks for the follows. Thanks for listening. If you're listening or watching for anything in particular. Enjoy your day, night, evening, whatever it may be. Take care. Game your content.